Are we recording? Okay. Anyway, well, maybe we'll get this right next time. Let's see where we're at. All right. I want to make sure I stand right about here. All right. Let's see if that'll do it. Okay, everybody. All right. How y'all doing? My name is Jason, and I've been posting things on YouTube for over 10 years, 10, 12. I first started posting these Hot Wheels that I do for over 12, 13 years. I started back in 2010. But I am here to officially tell y'all I have stopped collecting Hot Wheels last year. Last year is going to be my last time that I will stop collecting them. And here's a couple reasons why. One, I live in a second story apartment. And guess what? These things get heavy. I got about 10, 12,000 of these things, somewhere in between. I think about 12,000. And I estimated they'd probably weigh around 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. So if I were to collect another 10, 20 years worth of them, we're looking at about 3, 4,000, 5,000 pounds. There's no way in the world that I could put. And I don't plan on moving from here. You know how long I've been here in this apartment complex? You don't know because I never said it. I've been here for 30 years. 30 years. I moved here in this same place, in 1994. I was 22 years old when I first moved in this apartment place, and it's really changed since then. But to get back to my point here, all right, another reason why I stopped collecting them is the sheer fact that I save a lot more money. I was spending so much money, and I'm not a rich guy, as you can tell. This place is small. For those of you that watched my videos in the past, I can save a lot of money. I don't have to buy it. And look at most of these cars are 20 years, 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. So I plan on maybe selling these things in 20 or 30 years when I'm in my early to mid 70s, if I'm alive then, on eBay or whatever. And I'm sure they'll be worth more money. If they're not, then I'll just sell them for what they're worth. You only sell them for what you can get them on eBay or wherever you sell them, at a flea market or at a toy store, or if you're selling them to a toy store, or whatever the case may be. All right, last but not least, the reason why I stopped collecting them is the sheer fact is they're getting cheaper. They're not built as nice as they used to be. Some of y'all may complain or say, well, that's not true. Well, let me give you a good example. Back in 2010, I bought a factory seal set, my first factory seal set box of 450 cars. The box weighed 80 pounds. My last box I bought was a 2021. That was last year. That box weighed 60 pounds, just barely 60 pounds. So in the last 10, 12 years, the boxes have fell 20 pounds. That means they make 20 pounds less. They put 20 pounds less materials in 450 plus cars than they used to back in 2010. So they sell them for the same price. And also another reason why is you can't get them on HotWheels.com, HotWheelsCollectors.com, or Hot Wheels whatever they call it. I just stopped doing it. They sold their thing for $600. I bought mine last year they sold the last one was $699. You know how much I had to pay for that thing on eBay last year? $1,400. That is uncalled for. When I sit here and post this stuff up on YouTube and share it for nothing, Mattel didn't pay me to do it, and here I have to go pay second price for these things. I mean, it's ridiculous. And if I didn't have any sense, I'd cuss about it. But if there's any Mattel people that ever watch this in the future, what I'm telling you is something you're going to have to cope with as time goes on and y'all make the cars. So, but that is the reason why I stopped collecting. But as far as sharing them on YouTube, I plan on sharing 2 cars for the next a week for the next 20 or 30 years. Or if I pass away till then, hopefully I don't. I'm 50 years old and I still feel young. But anyway, there you go. That's all I wanted to say. Y'all have a nice and wonderful day.